Many seniors believe that living with their children after 75 is the safest and most loving choice they can make. It feels natural. It feels comforting. It feels like the final stage of family life. But what if this decision, made with hope and love, slowly takes away your peace, your independence, and even your sense of self? This is a truth many elders only realize when it is too late. After the age of 75, life becomes quieter, slower, and more delicate. Your body needs more rest. Your mind needs calm. Your heart needs emotional safety more than ever before. At this stage, happiness does not come from big achievements or busy routines. It comes from dignity, respect, emotional balance, and a feeling of control over your own life. Many parents move in with their children believing it will bring closeness, care, and security. While love may still be present, daily life often tells a different story. Small changes, silent compromises, and unspoken emotions can slowly turn this decision into a source of pain. This discussion is not about blaming children or judging families. Most children love their parents deeply. But love alone is not always enough to protect a senior's emotional and mental well-being. In this video, we will gently explore 7 painful truths that every senior must understand before deciding to with their children after 75. These truths are shared with compassion, honesty, and respect, so that you can protect your peace during the most valuable years of your life. Truth 1. You gradually lose your independence without even noticing. One of the first and most damaging changes that happens when seniors move in with their children is the quiet loss of independence. In the beginning, everything feels helpful and caring. Your children may insist on doing things for you. They may say you should rest more. They may suggest that certain tasks are no longer safe or necessary for you. At first this feels like love. But slowly, day by day, small decisions begin to slip out of your hands. Your daily routine may start to change according to the household schedule. Mealtimes may no longer match your habits. Your preferred foods may be replaced by what is convenient for everyone else. Even your sleep schedule may adjust to the noise and movement of a busy home. Over time, you may stop doing things not because you cannot, but because you are no longer expected to. When this happens, confidence fades quietly. Self-trust weakens. You may begin to feel unsure of your abilities, even when you are still capable. Independence is not about doing everything alone. It is about having the freedom to choose. When those choices slowly disappear, so does a large part of your dignity. When independence fades, something even more delicate begins to suffer. Your emotional presence within the family. Truth 2. Your emotional needs slowly become invisible. As people grow older, their emotional needs do not disappear. In fact, they often become deeper and more sensitive. You may not demand attention. You may not ask for long conversations. Often, all you want is to feel seen, heard, and emotionally valued. But in a busy household, emotional needs are easily overlooked. Your children may be overwhelmed with work pressures, financial responsibilities, and the demands of raising their own children. Their days are rushed, their minds are distracted, and their emotional energy is limited. You may speak, but conversations may be brief. You may share a concern, but it may be brushed aside with reassurance instead of understanding. You may want companionship, but everyone seems too busy. This emotional neglect is rarely intentional. Still, its effect can be deeply painful. You may begin to feel lonely even while surrounded by family. You may start withdrawing into silence. You may stop sharing your feelings because it feels easier than being unheard. Over time, this emotional invisibility can quietly harm mental health. Feelings of sadness, emptiness, and emotional exhaustion may settle in. Living with family should bring emotional comfort. But when emotional needs are unmet, the home no longer feels like a place of safety. When emotional needs remain unrecognized, another painful feeling often follows, one that many seniors carry silently in their hearts. Before we move on, I want to ask you a gentle question. Have you noticed any of these signs in your own life? If yes, please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this information is helping you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. Also, make sure you watch this video till the end because the remaining points are just as important and may protect your health. Truth 3. You slowly begin to feel like a burden. Even if no one says it, one of the most painful emotional experiences for seniors living with their children is the quiet feeling of being a burden. In most cases, no one openly expresses this. Your children may never complain directly. They may never say an unkind word. Yet small moments begin to speak louder than words. A delayed response when you ask for help. A tired sigh when you need assistance. A rushed tone during simple conversations. Over time, these moments settle deeply into the heart. You may begin to limit your needs on your own. You may stop asking for help, even when your body truly requires it. You may tell yourself that your children already have enough responsibilities, and that it is better to stay silent. This silence slowly turns into guilt. Guilt turns into emotional withdrawal. And emotional withdrawal turns into loneliness. Feeling like a burden can damage self-worth more deeply than physical illness. It makes a person feel unnecessary, unwanted, and heavy on others' lives. In your later years you deserve to feel valued, not tolerated. As this feeling of being a burden grows, daily life itself begins to feel heavier and more stressful. Truth 4. Differences in lifestyle create constant, silent stress. Every generation lives differently. What feels normal and comfortable to your children and exhausting to you? Homes today are louder. Televisions stay on longer. Mobile phones constantly ring. Children play energetically. Visitors come and go. Meals are eaten quickly and often at irregular times. At an older age, the body and mind crave routine and calm. You may prefer quiet mornings, peaceful meals, and predictable evenings. When these needs are not met, stress quietly builds up. Many seniors choose not to speak up about these discomforts. They do not want to appear demanding. They do not want to disturb the household balance. So they adjust, again and again. This constant adjustment takes a toll. Emotional tension builds inside. Rest becomes incomplete. The home, instead of being a place of comfort, becomes a place of endurance. Over time, this silent stress can affect sleep, mood, and even physical health. When daily life feels stressful and uncomfortable, another loss quietly follows, the loss of personal identity. Truth 5. Your identity gradually shrinks inside the family home. Before moving in with your children, you lived a life filled with roles, experiences, and personal identity. You had opinions, preferences, habits, and a sense of individuality. After moving in, that identity may slowly begin to fade. Decisions about the household may no longer involve you. Conversations may revolve around matters that do not include your thoughts. Your opinions may be politely acknowledged but rarely acted upon. You may begin to feel that your presence is respected only out of duty, not genuinely valued. Gradually, you may feel reduced to a single role, just a parent who needs care. This loss of identity can be deeply painful. Feeling invisible within one's own family damages emotional health and self-esteem. At any age, being seen as a complete human being, not just a responsibility, is essential for inner peace. When identity weakens and emotions remain unexpressed, even small conflicts begin to feel much heavier. Truth 6. Emotional conflicts hurt much more at this stage of life. As people grow older, emotional resilience changes. The heart becomes more sensitive. Harsh words linger longer. Silence feels deeper. Small disagreements that might have once passed easily now leave lasting emotional wounds. A raised voice. A dismissive comment. A misunderstood intention. Living under the same roof means there is little emotional distance to recover. Hurt feelings remain close. Healing takes longer. Seniors may replay these moments repeatedly in their minds. They may lose sleep over them. They may feel sadness that they cannot explain. Living separately often protects relationships. Space allows misunderstandings to fade and respect to remain intact. At this age, emotional peace is not a luxury, it is a necessity. When emotional strain becomes frequent, one final truth becomes impossible to ignore. Truth 7. Peace and autonomy matter more than convenience after 75. After 75, life is no longer about convenience or efficiency. It is about peace, dignity. Having your own space, even a small one, allows you to live at your own pace. You wake up when your body feels ready. You eat what suits your health. You rest when you need to. Autonomy gives emotional strength. It allows seniors to maintain self-respect and confidence. Living independently does not mean cutting ties with children. It means creating healthy boundaries where love can exist without pressure or emotional strain. In many cases, Relationships improve when seniors maintain their own living space. Visits become warmer. Conversations become kinder. Respect grows naturally. Choosing peace is not selfish, it is wise. Today, we explored 7 painful, but honest truths about why living with your children, after age or 75 may quietly harm your emotional and mental well-being. This message is not against family or love. It is about protecting dignity, independence, and peace during the most sensitive years of life. Your later years deserve calm mornings, respectful relationships, and a sense of control over your own life. If this video helped you see things more clearly, please like it, share it with someone who may benefit, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault for more gentle guidance and wisdom for the golden years. Your peace matters, your dignity matters, and your life, at every age, matters deeply.